Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn how to make legends in plots in Root. So let's start. So here we have this script which has this one graph which we have plotted from this data file data.txt, and we are plotting first and third column, and we have a function which we can use to fit it. So first I will show you how does it look. This plot looks. So root -l plot.cpp. So you can see that it has this black data points. So if we fit it with this function pol2, then you can see this red line which shows this fitted function, which is fitting it nicely. So these are the parameter which we obtain after fitting. This we have already explained in our previous tutorial. So here we want to put a box here in which we want to mention some information that these black points are the data point, this red curve is the fitted curve, or what is the value after fitting. All those things we can mention, or any other extra information if you want to mention about this plot, maybe some conditions or something that we can mention in that box. So that we will be using plotting using the class tLegend. So tLegend, let's say the name of the object is leg, you can use any other name also, then tLegend. So let's see how the constructor looks. So tLegend. Okay, so there are few 3-4 ways of plotting it. So we will be using this second way, this third, where we can mention this coordinate of the box like x1 y1 x2 y2, which you can understand like x1 and y1 are the bottom left coordinates and x2 y2 are the top right coordinates. Okay, so since we can see we have some space here, so we can make a legend here. So let's say x1 should be around 0.2, maybe x2 around 0.5 or 0.6, and y1 maybe 0.6, y2 maybe 0.8 or something. So let's say 0.2 for x, then we need to put y1. So y1 maybe 0.6, and then y2, which we can say roughly 0.5, because usually the text are wider, so big line require big x difference. So then for the y we can have y2 we can have 0.8. Okay, so this will be the box size. So next, now we want to add these things to this legend. So for that we can use the function add entry. So add entry has two ways. So we will be using the second one, where we will be giving the name of the object and some text which will be shown in front of it. So let's say add entry. So add entry, first we will be mentioning this name gr. So let's say this is, we can say this is data point or data points. So to draw this legend we need to use this function draw. So same, yes. So we can see something has drawn where we have this black points, black line and data points. You may be wondering why this is black line whereas this line is red, because this red line represents this f1 function, whereas this black line is coming from this gr. Either we can change the color of this data point, this graph, or we can use some options. So in this add entry we can mention some options. Let's say if I just say p, so it will only plot point. So now this looks okay, and we can also add, let's say, this f1. So add entry. So f1, maybe we can just say this is fitting curve at the moment. Later we can change it to something good. So for it also we can mention L, because it may also have some extra line dot or something. I mean the marker size can be dot. Okay, so add entry, oh sorry, not F1, this should be the leg. Okay, so now it looks good, but let's say if you see this, actually this is, okay, this is plotting one over other, so we can go out. Yes, so if we drag it, you can see there are these borders as well as this is not transparent. So let's see how do we change this property first. So if you don't want border, so you can change this, let's say t legend set border. So there is a function set border size, so which you can mention just as 0. So that will make this border disappear. So in the new one, the border will not be there. Let's say you also want to change this color, so you can say set fill color, maybe let's say 3, which represent green. Yeah, so you can see this legend now it is green, but but here I would like to show, suppose if you do not mention this option, in that case you can see there is this box is also coming, white box. That is because of the fill color, filling attribute. So this fill color is white for this graph GR. So if I just mention P and L, it will show me this point and line, but not this fill color. If I want to show this fill color, it will show me this white color or whatever fill color you have set for the GR. So this can be useful sometime. If you only want to show the fill color, then you can just remove other two and it will work. So in this way you can show whatever you desire. So currently we just want P, so we will just mention P. Okay, so this is done. So next thing is, let's say you want to make this background transparent, not this green, not this white. So that you may need some time. So let's say set fill style as 0. So now if we plot, yeah, so now if we plot, we can have this. So this can be useful. Sometimes you do not have space or you have to put over some curve or something, so this transparent thing will be helpful. So you can put it anywhere and it will still kind of work, or it will not disturb that much, or it will not overlap any of the feature of the graph. Okay, so now let's say if you want to mention something about this fitting curve, because currently we haven't mentioned what are the parameters, I mean this parameter which you obtain after fitting, suppose you want to mention them. So what you can do, you can actually first extract the parameters. So F1, not new, F1, so get parameters. So all these parameters will be inside this par, which you can actually print and check. Let's say I want to print this first, or maybe the second one, which is 1, as you can see in this thing. Yes, so we can see 1 is printed. So this par now has all the parameters. So for this we will be modifying this part. So here I will be using this function form. So let's say I do percentage 4.2f comma par 2. Here 4 means for f means double and 4 means number of digit I am expecting, that is 4, and after the decimal I want 2 decimal places, I mean decimal I want only 2 digits, so up to 2 decimal places I want that much accuracy. So next we can see it has plotted 1.00 because that is what was the value. Let's say if you want to put full function, so what you can do is this x square. Here I am putting this 2 in the curly braces so that I can use the feature of LaTeX in root, so that it becomes x and superscript 2. Again 4.2f, now x. So, okay, so this is ax square plus bx plus c. So this is 4.2f. So since we have given percentage f 3 times, so we need 3 doubles to complete the this syntax. So power 1 and third one is power 0, which is constant. So yes, so you can see that this is data point, then this is the functional form, and so whatever parameters you will obtain after fitting, that can be shown like this. So in Legend you may need sometimes some extra features. Let's say the title. So title we haven't set, so we can set the title here using set header. That also you can check here, tlegend set header. So you can see we just need a kind of a string and one more string for options. So set header. So we can say, let's say my experiment, and this we will leave empty. So you can see we have mentioned my experiment, but you can see this is aligned to the left, which is looking a bit odd. So if you want to align it to the center, you can use C, capital C in the options. So first let's cut it. Yeah, so now you can see this is around center and this looks a bit better, and this width is kind of becoming a bit smaller. If we make it larger, it will be much better. So let's increase this x2 to maybe 7. Yes, kind of looks okay. Yes, now suppose if you want to add any extra line between these 2 points or somewhere after this, before this or somewhere, so that you can mention some other condition, maybe some conditions, some other parameter of for experiment or some other information, so that you can do. So here we will be using this again, add entry. So not here, I mean after this one. Yes, add entry. So here we will use the T object, the first option which was there for add entry. So T object star 0. So now we have this is the syntax. So in the first one we will be mentioning our text. So this is maybe, let's say, some text. Yeah, so we have some text. So you can enter any blank line and where you can mention some points or something that can be useful sometime. And suppose if you want to put some blank line, so that you can do using the same thing, just you need to leave it blank. So that is not tricky. Yes, so now you can see after this data point there is some blank line. So right now this y direction, y width height, this was getting smaller. So if we increase that, then this text size will be good. So now you can see after these points, between this title and the first entry there is no space, no blank line, but between this this first and second entry there is this blank line because we have added that. So we can remove this if you don't want, but this can also be sometime useful. Yes, so right now it is looking okay. And one more feature which we can actually check, this is regarding set and columns. Yes, so suppose for some particular reason you want maybe few columns and you want some information in 2-3 columns, so that you can do using this function set and columns. So let's say if we do that, leg set and columns maybe 2. Yes. Okay, so let's first cut it. Yeah, so here you can see this first entry goes to the first column, then second entry goes to the second column, which was actually this line some text, and then third entry here. So this, in this way, if you keep on adding entries of let's say odd number of entry will come to first column, then even to the second column, and like that. So that can also be useful sometime, but currently we do not need that, so you can just comment it out. Yes. So in this way you can make a legend and place it wherever you want. For saving, you can use the way we have done earlier, I mean either using text or just use this graphical way. So you can draw this one canvas, and then at the end you can use canvas.write, and that way you can save it. So you can see your legend is here, which is actually showing all your information about your experiment, your data point, or any fitting, any other thing which you want to mention. So if you have learned from this video, then please consider liking this video and sharing. And if you want to keep updated and want to see the future tutorial, then please subscribe. Thank you.